What's poppin'? Welcome back to DBP Reloaded. You don't see what's on the screen yet, but you're about to see what's on the screen here. Look, man, after that NBA in the Zone 98 situation on N64, I had to put the PlayStation version in. We had to go into that PlayStation bag. My bad, I'm just adjusting my mic here. Had to get into the PlayStation version, man. We couldn't rock like that. I couldn't let that rock. We back on game day though, you know. So I'm gonna complete this game day this weekend. The game days this weekend, going into next week. Crank this up a little bit. I'm not gonna say I'm a fan of the video. I don't like the intro video. I can't say I like the intro video. And mind you, this is probably dropped in 97, or it came out in 98, but you gotta understand, Live 98 had like a cold intro, all that, so you know I can't excuse them for that one, you know. So the options here. Options. Okay, I think everything is fine. Camera, I'm gonna have to check that out in game. I don't know what live means. Okay, rules. This already, if you look, this is a whole different menu, whole different setup. You know what I'm saying? Everything is completely different. You know what I mean? We're gonna do 3 minutes. Oh, so we're gonna do pretty much that one. Going for advantage. I don't want to deal with no cheating. We're gonna do. Just leave it loose, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how crazy they call the files. It's crazy. I don't even remember this menu growing up. So you got your, so let's get to it. Let's get to it. So you got roster. Okay, you got your, you know, change the lineup here. Trade player, creative player, all that good stuff. You can do this within the actual menu. You don't have to, you don't have to do it within season mode or before the game starts. So this already is put together better. If you look, this menu is put together better in every way, honestly, you know. But trade player, creative player, you know, I wonder if the picture look crazy, you know what I'm saying? Squad there. You know who we rolling with. Matter of fact, yeah. So you got your all-star. You change your all-star lineup and all that. Like, you do all that here. Is that Paul Pierce? Oh no, I'm about to say, like, what? But let's get up out of here. All right, check the controls out. Jump shot, pass, action. That's crossover, change, removal, blah, blah. Okay. Okay, yeah. So I mean, it's looking. This already looks leagues better than what's on N64 as far as the menu. We know that all looks better. Start game options. I'm trying to see, like, so you must have playoffs and everything in start game, because to have options set up like that, you go straight in here. I mean, it makes sense. These are options over here, but let's go to start game. Let's just go ahead and go to start game. You know what I mean? Let's go to start game and see what's up. Okay, exhibition, regular season. Oh, so you can do playoffs and the finals. Well, I mean, do they gotta really call it that? Because automatically you got the finals is within the playoff. You know what I'm saying? After that, All-Star game. I do like the neon. Like, this is a nice menu. I can't. This is a nice menu. It really is. Okay, so presentation. I'm already liking what I'm seeing here as far as the menu. We gonna roll over here. We Detroit all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Boom. We gonna face. We gonna do the whole thing. I can't randomize it, so I'm gonna close my eyes and let it rock. Do like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nuggets. Okay. All right. Let's get it. Okay, everything's there, so you still got all that stuff there. That's how we set it up. All right. Next. Let's get it. It's time to go. Let's get it. Now watch how night and day difference this game look from the N64 version, which to me is no excuse. You know what I'm saying? I can't give an excuse. I'm not issuing an excuse. It should look better on. Is those dudes injured? The guys in that's in the. That's weird. They had they picture washed out. But let's get it.
Welcome to the Motor City. Tonight's matchup is between your Detroit Pistons and
Look at that. Now look at that. Night and day difference, yo. Night and day difference. I mean, this is a whole different looking game here. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm saying Konami be on that bull. Like sometimes I ain't gonna lie. So, let me get let's go. Oh, look at that. I'm loving it. I'm loving the moves. I'm loving the moves. Let me get that. Mm, no, all right. Yeah, like this, it feels better on the sticks. It's not perfect. Let's not get anything twisted. It's not perfect. The game looks a whole lot better than what's on the 64, which I cannot give an excuse here. Like I just can't do that because I mean, come on now. The game could have looked like this on the N64. Oh man, with smoother textures. I do honestly believe that. Let's go, Joe D. Talk to him. Ah, ah. Nope. Let me get the fade. Butter. Yeah, this feels a lot different. The gameplay still like to me like I mean, it's definitely better than the N64 version. I mean, the gameplay I will say. I mean, for this time, I mean, I'm loving the moves. I'm loving how they cut, the way he do. I love that dribble move, the way they slash around. I like that. I'm gonna say the gameplay is probably for this time it's a high 7, close to an 8. I mean, it's not live. You play live 98 and then play this, you gonna feel a difference. But In the Zone was fire. We're not playing these games. I thought In the Zone was fire. The graphics, um, though, I mean, ah, ah, dang, all right. The graphics is definitely they look kind of the body type's kind of funky. Like my man said, he had the stringy arms. Like it's better than the N64 version, but I can't sit there and tell you. You put in Live 98 or something, you gonna see a big difference. So the graphics is not exactly the greatest. So even like even though it's better than the N64 version, let me get that. We busting that. Even though it's better than the N64 version, I gotta say these graphics is probably high. Eh, it's in the high 6. I mean, that don't take away the enjoyment, but I can't say this game looks super good though. But it's like definitely better than the N64 version. Like get the replay. I mean, it's definitely better. Like 100%, 100%. So gameplay, I'm gonna say probably, what I'm saying. It's in the sevens, high sevens. Graphics, you could probably get away with a 7. I say high 6s. Your modes, you got all your modes here. You know what I'm saying? You got your season, you got your playoffs. You got everything set up right. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like it's a solid basketball game. It's solid. Mind you, this game came out where everybody was making hoop games. It seemed. You know what I mean? So you had Fast Break 98 and the Zone 98, Shootout 98. Live 98. You had all that. Now I got Fast Break coming in the mail too, because I do want to play that Fast Break. I got that coming with the wrestling, the Raw title. So stay tuned for that. But let me get this. Come on, Lindsay. I'm gonna say this. I think the shot forms might look better on the end. No, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. The shot form is kind of funky in this. It is, but this is a lot better than. Let me get that. Yeah, it's a lot better than what it is on N64. I mean, this is better pretty much in every way. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much in every way. Can't really say but I knew that already. Modes, I'm gonna probably say, give them the sevens. I mean, you ain't got franchise, but you trade, create player. You know what I mean? You do all that. Trade, create a player, adjust roster. You know what I mean? The presentation is pretty decent. I get a presentation from what I was looking at, especially the menu and everything. I get a presentation about a 7. This game to me, I get a presentation like a 7. This game to me, I will probably say it's in the sevens, man. Like it's in the sevens. It's in the sevens. I wouldn't give it like an 8 or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Due to what was out there on the market, shootout and all that. I think shootout probably was better than this. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but In the Zone was a fun game. We're not In the Zone was fun. Like 100%, the game was fun. Like, let me get that. Let me get that. Beautiful layup. Beautiful. I want to see that. Hold on. Can we play that? No. Nah. They make you. What's crazy? They automatically go to instant replay and make you control the replay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like steal, Joe D. Let's go. Let's go. High directional pass. Nah. Bison Dele. Let's go, Bison. Give me that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this ain't bad. Like I said, it's not a must-have though. I definitely wouldn't say it's a must-have unless you're a basketball in that. It was better options. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing. It was better options, but this is a solid option. If somebody sat there and said, I rock with In the Zone, I can't be mad at that. In the Zone was coming out every year. It was unique from all the different basketball games, and I'm gonna stay tuned to the Midwest World Show. I'm gonna talk about certain things about what's how sport gaming is now, because all this not having competition is crazy. You gotta have the competition, man. You gotta have competition. Let me go. Woo. Oh, Theo. You gotta have competition. You know what I'm saying? Whether you felt like a game like In the Zone was all that, it still was competition. And EA still had to pay attention, like, listen, we can't let them get a leg up on us. You know what I'm saying? So even having mediocre titles out there that's competing against you, you still gotta look at the competition and be like, listen, we can't let them catch steam or catch up to us. So we gotta make sure we innovating and doing what we do. Now you don't have that threat anymore. Cause it's okay to have a healthy threat. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like In the Zone came out all the way to 2001, I think. In the Zone 2000? No, was it 2000? No, well, In the Zone, no, I'm wrong. The name In the Zone, but then you had Starting Five. That was Konami. Play like In the Zone. You might as well call it that. ESPN NBA Tonight. That's In the Zone. Yeah, they was in the basketball space for a while, man. Like I'm not so like it's not like it's just it probably was basketball, it's probably cost a lot to get them licenses, man. Like, I think that's probably the issue because there's no monopoly. There's no real monopoly in the NBA, from what I understand. Anybody can come out there, any Joe Smo, if they got the money, can come out and make an NBA game. It's just about, it's probably difficult making it now and then. 2K set the bar so high as far as what likenesses and animations. It's hard for someone to compete now. You know what I'm saying? But let me get that. Let me get that. But this is a solid game. This is solid. I say it's in the sevens. It's in the sevens. Straight up. It's in the sevens. I'm not gonna say it's not bad. It's not whack. It's just it's in the sevens. It's I think compared to the other basketball games that was out this time, this may have been at the end because shootout. I mean, dog, they animations was they dunks at least look like they ripped that straight from, like, you know what I mean? Like, those whoever came in did mocap for those dunks did an amazing job, man. Like, shootouts, dunks look crazy, you know what I mean? So, nice.
At the half, Pistons 17, Nuggets.
Yeah, NBA shootout dunks look it was like the best, like, at the time. Like, so shootout had something unique going on with it, man. Like, so no halftime show and all that, but Yeah, I mean, you know, as far as recommending this title, I can't. You're not missing nothing. It's just if you gotta play it because you in the hoop, you have to like you just have to play it. And I'm one of them guys. Like, you know, I still haven't played virtual NBA. I've been trying to get that for the longest. I'm gonna have to. What I want to do is get one of the Ken Hank boxes. You know what I'm saying? Once I get one of those, because I be looking on the YouTube, looking at the Ken Hank boxes, and I'm like, man, trying to see, and I think it's in the arcade portion of the Ken Hank. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to necessarily install emulators on my PC to play that. I don't want to put a virus in my stuff so I mess up. So that's why I haven't done it. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is man, this is heat. You know what I mean? This game is fire. It's fire. It's a good it's a fire 7. I'm gonna say that. You know, I think the game. This is one of those games that's like, yo, this game is dope. Yeah, it got its flaws, but it's still fire. You know what I mean? It's definitely listen. This the game is definitely dope. It's just not elite, you know, compared to the competition, but it is dope though. And I always enjoyed it in the zone. I've always enjoyed it in the zone. So, but you gotta judge it fairly against the competition that it was going against, and it wasn't as polished as the competition it was going against. You know, it didn't really have like it seemed like it was a step behind every time when it came to the competition. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't now the modes. I gotta look at shootouts modes. I haven't played shootouts since a kid. You know what I'm saying? The last shootout I played was the one that had Chris Webber on the cover, but that was a long time ago, and I didn't even own that game. I borrowed it. You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, we gon' Why am I bringing up a Theo Ratliff, bro? But yeah, this game. Let me get that. I'm shooting threes like this, like me in year 2023, yeah. But this game, solid. It's solid. It's solid. It's solid. Um, it's solid. In the zone, put out solid title. Man, don't want to let them get that. I know. Man, I know I stopped talking. Man, but yeah, not bad, man. Not bad. Try it out. Just try it out. You know what I'm saying? And if you buy it, it's not gonna be expensive. I don't think there's not one in the zone game that's expensive. To be honest with you, maybe the N64 titles because Nintendo just be wicked with their prices regardless. Like Nintendo be the most expensive, man. Like if you retro gaming on Nintendo, man, you spending modern prices for stuff, man. Modern, 100%. You know what I mean? From controllers on down. You know what I'm saying? I mean, retro gaming is expensive in a whole. So, you know, I'm never gonna be the guy to say don't play that if it's on an emulator. No, if you can get it, play it because you gonna be paying for some stuff that is not worth it. Like literally not worth the price, dog. Like literally. Like, I mean, it's all what you feel is worth what. If you feel like, you know what I mean, paying $70 for some stuff that wasn't even rated good. And I'm not saying you got to go by ratings, but you knew it was bad back in the day. But you want to get that and pay all that cheese, you know. If it was bad back then, it's gonna be even worse now. You know what I mean? So,
27.
but there's certain
Fight.
games like Def Jam Vendetta. Man, I have Fight for NY. You know what I'm saying? It's not the actual disc. When I was looking for the disc, 200 and up. No gas, 200 and up. I'm like, man. And then the thing is, it's not like I'm not willing to pay that. It's just I want a pristine copy if I'm spending that. I don't want fingerprint scratches, none of that stuff. I want everything if I'm paying for that. So why is he back there? You know what I'm saying? But now what I don't like is when you gotta call a play, they just stop. You can't call it in motion. You know what I mean? So that would discourage some. I did not mean to shoot that three. I really did. That would discourage some for trying to call plays in this game because you stopping the flow of the game to call a play. You should be able to do that in motion while you running. You should be able to still call a play. You know what I'm saying? Grant. Give me that. That was a real Grant Hill move too. Let's not play these games. That's something he'd do for real. That's something that brother do for real. Okay. Okay. Let's push it. Let's push it. Come on. Okay. Let's go. Ah. There you go. There you go. Brian Williams out there. But I would love to see In the Zone come back. I put a poll up. A lot of people say NBA Live, and hey, I would love to see Live come back too. But I'm more intrigued with seeing what In the Zone would do. Because In the Zone, even if you go to them starting 5 games, and if you know about In the Zone, if you go to starting 5 2005, that game, that was the first NBA game sim that has signature shots in there. Look it up. Look it up. That's the first one that officially. Now, I'm not talking about Jordan versus, or not Jordan versus Bird, Bulls versus Lakers and all that, Blazers. I understand they had signature moves. I'm talking about signature shots and all of that. NBA starting 5 got that in there. Y'all probably should check that out. I didn't know that, and it was a Japan release only. And if I was able to get that and play starting 5 2005 on an American system, I will get that. I would. I was thinking about just ordering it anyway because it's still not expensive. I was thinking about ordering it from China or from Japan, wherever it's from, and just getting it and see if there's a way I can make it happen on the system. Maybe if there's like a excuse me, my apologies. Maybe there's some sort of a mod that's not too crazy I can use to play imported games from other countries. It gotta be. Because I remember back on PlayStation 1, we had like, it was like a soft mod. It wasn't even that. It was like something you attached to the back of your PlayStation to be able to read Japanese games. Because I had Ultimate Battle 22 for PS1, and I forgot the other Dragon Ball Z game. But I bought them from, oh my god. But I bought them from it was a game store, but they focused a lot on those card games. You know what I'm saying? That you play. You know, little. I don't know what World of War. I don't know what those games is called, where they play with the cards and all that. You know what I'm saying? And have tournaments. I am definitely not familiar with that side of things. But they had puzzle games. They had all type of stuff in there. But then they also had games. And he used to get imported games from PlayStation. So he had 2 Dragon Ball Z titles that I bought, and then there was an adapter that you could use to plug in the back of your PS1 to play Japanese games. And you had to press something down. You had to push the little button down in the back of the PlayStation to make the CD spin. So a lot of times people had their PlayStation up. What I did was I took some tape and taped it down. You know what I'm saying? So I could close the top and still play. You know what I mean? So nice dunk. That was a nice dunk right there. Hold on. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I like. See, it's gonna have a little something up in there. They gonna keep calling timeout, stretching this game out. I'm not mad at them, but oh man, that was a straight slow motion windmill. All right, I'm going for the win. Forget all that. I'm going for the win. I'm going for the win. Ah. There you. Hey. Fire. Fire. That was dope. Yeah, this game it's in the 7s. I'm gonna say probably 7.3 or 4. I think that's fair for this. Excuse me, y'all. Man, I think, but like I said, I think a 7.3 or 4 is fair for this title. It's fair. But it's a good title. It's not messing with live and nothing like that, but it's still a good title. And if there was primary in his own cats that didn't touch live, shootout, or anything, I'm not mad at them because you did have a full-fledged game, you just don't have franchise. So make sure you like, subscribe, share the content. Really appreciate it from everybody. Peace.